What is up the world of the living? My name is Lex and I am at the head of the drowned. Definitely was not worth putting on the Quake Pro POV. So, we had a lot of fun lately on Truly Bedrock. We've been robbing, we've been pranking, we've been doing all sorts of kind of stuff. But it is time to get back onto our main quest. We will be building a ship and we will be using it to escape the season 0 to season 1. And friends, this thing is structurally so very complete. It has the rope parts, the little cogs to make it move. It has the sail masts, but not sails yet, because why would we want actual sails? Really, the masts are only there for like prettiness points. We're not actually gonna put sails on it probably, because that will just fall apart once we use the Riptide Trident underneath it. And that brings me to the idea of this thing moving to begin with, which, yeah, it cannot. Why? Because we never actually installed an engine, nor did we find a way to enchant a giant trident. So I've been tinkering and pondering and realizing that if we're using steam engine, we're gonna need a supply of heat. If you don't know, the way the steam engines works, they take water, they heat it up, the steam goes up, goes through a particular system, cools down as it does that, and basically condensates back into water, becomes water, and gets boiled back. And this movement of steam from bottom to the top, then back from top to bottom and becoming water, is basically what rotates the cogs, what rotates the wheels. The problem with that is, of course, that we will need a lot of water, which, yeah, we got plenty. And, of course, that we need a lot of heat, which... Enter this guy. Hello, little fella. Are you ready for a ridiculous amount of pain? Because, blazes take damage from water. Sure you aren't. So yes, we are basically attempting a perpetual motor. Yeah, what about it? Why not? We got a mechanism that basically harvests the energy of the nether. So why not attempt to take it here into the old world and utilize that energy? Okay, place the thing and help me erase that stupid... Oh, nope. Get out of the thing. Get. Okay, take 2 and will pollution be... Ow. Why did that hurt me? That was a potion of instant health. I do not understand. Then again, I guess I am undead, so potions work exactly backwards. Alright, you... Ow. You know what? You're frustrating. I don't necessarily appreciate your sass here. Get up! Well, that's just mean. How is his thing breaking consistently? Alright, I'm about to do a very big mistake, so do not try this at home. Especially in case the fire tick is on around where you live. Okay, nope. That is a bad. Don't hurt me, you idiot. Yeah, that's right, float. Just float. Stop floating. Get into boat. Have you been gotten into the boat? I don't know. He looks boated enough. But you can never be too sure with these guys. Well, at the very least we confirmed. Water does indeed harm these idiots. Ow. Okay. No, don't get him back into the water. I just got him out. Whew. Okay, I decided to utilize the shield, but it won't necessarily help me any, because whenever I press shift I will end up either going down on the thingamajig, on the scaffold, or I will end up drowning myself in water. Ugh. Yep. Okay, new plan, and maybe that will work out. Benefit. Okay, whatever. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Buddy, you are a headache, let me tell you. Okay, so we got the Phantom of Heck properly onto the roof. The roof is now, ow, well, not yet, but about to be on fire. But we don't need any water indeed, because this is the exact result that we're going for. Now, how do I actually get him? You know what? I'm gonna build a little bit of a, you know, ceiling. Seriously though, they don't necessarily fly because they don't attempt to go anywhere. They just hover higher, higher and higher while they look at the player. Which just means that we gotta make them not do that. As soon as he breaks eye contact, he will supposedly go down. There he goes, and ow, and oops, and hello there, fella. See, with any other monster, and except for maybe the Ender Dragon, I would use a snowball right now. I would just snowball him right into the hole I want him to go into. But this is a blaze, and blazes take damage from snowballs, because of course they do. There you go, buddy. Get here, into the boat, into the boat, into the boat, there we go. Yes, you are on a boat already, but you need to also get into another boat. Exhibit would be so proud of me right now. Yep, I got him out of the boat, I got him into the tube, I said. And of course he just walks out. No, no, you don't get to. Woo! Oh boy. This was a trip. And look at him, he's even jumping around in there, producing heat and all that. That's exactly what we got him for. You keep doing you, buddy. And I know what you're thinking right now, Zloy. Didn't you want like 10 of them? I changed my mind, I don't know. Friends, I figured out why I had so much trouble with my first blaze. It's because I wasn't wearing my pirate outfit. Check this out. I put my skin with the little, you know, the one eyeball, the eye patch made out of my goggles and the bandana on. And would you look at that? The guy is just, yeah, just right here. Easily. First, I figured out that maybe it's a good idea when transporting a being that is afraid of water to be not putting it in water, you bloody idiot. So I just made this tiny bridge, yeah, temporal one, going from the nether portal out to the area where I actually need my blaze. And also, I finally figured out a solution for our problem where to go into the living quarters. You had to basically go right through the machinery. It's still a problem, mind you. You still have to. It's not that much changed. But now I decided to have 4 cylinders of blaze engines around here. So there's gonna be 4 blazes, 1, 2, 1, ow, 1, 2 on each side, and you are gonna go right through the middle and not to the side of it. And after you go through the middle, there's gonna be probably a ladder up. See? And I easily hooked him into the tube without any risk whatsoever. I actually did not die once. The thing here is that, I don't know. I'm honestly blaming the skin. But let's not do that before we accomplish everything we've set up to accomplish. Get out of the boat. Get set on fire. And get isolated and bada bing. Yeah. All that's left to do really is to add this cauldron on top of him. Okay, I'll say just a little bit. You see, guys? This is actually scientific. They did a research. They did 2 researchers, in fact. There was one on gamers specifically who received special loot with written lore about it, and were told that, oh, this is like the loot thing you're wearing is it once belonged to the like admiral or some sort, and they noticed that those players legitimately started acting more, you know, strategic, more you know, more admirally. With regular people, they did a similar research where they gave basically a group of people a task to complete in like a lab, and what they did is in one group they didn't give them a code, you know, the white code that all the researchers wear, and in the other group that was actually a necessity, and they've been given white lab codes. As a result, the group that was given the lab codes actually started performing the experiments better. So people who were given a lab code would do better science. But it worked, and people who were told that they're wearing scientist gear, for some reason, just got better at science. That's just how psychology works, apparently. So yes, what I'm getting at is, if you have several sets of skins for your Minecraft character, use them. They're actually really fun. And just for the sake of archiving this, let me get out this one in on camera. So, we go in, we break the thing, we place it exactly where we want him. And we just go away. And we let him figure out his way into there by himself. Honestly, this has been so successful. And I think I would have figured this out even with no problem, even if the fire tick was on. Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, buddy, you gotta move in there. Ow! Yes! There you go! Hooray! Okay. Orange glass. Ow! Just shut up. You know, it's all fine. You'll be fine. So it's all gonna be fine. And let's attempt this. There we go. The bot just freaking dies, and we have all 4 of our blaze-powered engines. And there you go, the machinery room basically complete. I only need to implement the cauldrons on top of their heads, and that's really simple. Now, I didn't want to even get the remaining 3 blazes before, but now that they're all in here, I almost want to do this all over again, just to prove that I can. And also probably do it in like with fire tick being on, just again to prove that I can do it without setting ablaze the entire ship. That would be a fun challenge, but alas, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Lightning storms are a menace. Anyway, I attempted to detail the ship some more too, so this side is now properly vegetated. And there is now a way to quickly climb, well, not quickly, mind you, but, you know, to climb onto the top deck. But that is sadly very convenient, so we will be making another way to do exactly that. Right now, this is the main way for, like, the sailors, and if you are captain, then you get to go through the very hot machinery compartment, and I think I will be adding a stairway upwards somewhere around here, something like that, just so, you know, we actually have a proper stairway and not whatever it is I had up until this point. I mean, really, you gotta be nicer on your ankles. Oh, I also swapped all the torches for lanterns, because of course I did. Because lanterns just look nicer, and I've been honestly running around the server just swapping torches for lanterns everywhere I go, unless, you know, torches look appropriate. Another cool thing I came up with, well, not really came up with, I'm pretty sure I stole it from somewhere, or the least adapted it properly, is these strings leading into the under thing. Now, how are they being held? And the answer is obviously bots. Everything answer is a bot. I already did this similar trick at one point on the server, but there I used chicken on a lead. Thankfully, bots have tiny bit more health, so probably that chicken got basically lightning stormed to death, so it is no more. But bots will probably survive quite a bit longer, so we'll see about that. Hopefully this will not be destroyed too soon. I really like these tiny decorations. In fact, if any of my server mates are currently, or you for that matter, are currently building some sort of a, you know, very large hall with a very tall ceiling, here's a cool design to as to how you can affix your chandelier to the ceiling using a string instead of, you know, the regular fence posts. I mean, fence posts and, you know, iron bars already look very much like a piece of chain or a string or whatever, but this is just, you know, so much more immersive in my personal opinion, when it's not lopsided like that. Oh well, this will be eventually the captain's cabin, I'm pretty sure. So basically a cabin for me and Silent to reside in. And this here, ooh, I'm pretty sure you already noticed. It's very noticeable from the outside and during the day, but whatever. There's this little fishing rod thing with a crane. That's not a crane, guys. If you feel that transporting blazes into this ship was a hustle, just wait till Silent and I get this crane finished, because this is not a crane. This is a cage. A cage I am preparing for one of our guests. You see, recently there's been quite some pranking on the server. I pranked the pufferfish, I pranked the casino. I am planning to rob the bank too eventually. And in this very dangerous situation, I realized that my own ship will need some protection too. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna trap a ghast in a cage on the back of the ship and leave one side open so it will fireball the intruders. Yeah, it will probably be the backside, so less for the intruders, more for people who will attempt to chase us. Plus, maybe this cage will dangle tiny bit too much when we actually, start moving on the higher speed. But that's a problem for a future Zloy. Zloy from the past right now just can't wait to get to this area here. I mean, really, guys, we get to be a captain of our own ship. This has not happened in like quite a while on my channel. And if you've been following me for a bit, you know that I love me some pirate ship, especially like the old-timey ones. Now, what would a captain want in his cabin like that? Well, for one, beds probably are a good idea, although good luck sleeping with the noise from the machinery constantly in here. I mean, come on, guys, you can only sleep at night. Wait, what? Why didn't it detect that there are monsters nearby? That's peculiar. Can this one do this? Oh wow, I legit can respawn on this. That's really good. And a bit of a shirm between us, just so his mug is not the first thing I see in the morning. Leaving me with a really nice area in here for the personal possessions, actually, now that I think about it. Desks are usually nice, so let's get one. And I think maybe a cloth is in order for this. Where's the... wait, there was an carpet, there we go. A map is usually a good idea when you're going sailing, but sadly we don't really have a map of the area we'll be going to. I will hang the regular one, and I will hang compass and a clock nearby. Just, you know, in case just looking out of the window is not an option for you, you lazy sack. And of course I wouldn't be caught dead without a lectern. And my journal. Obviously. I mean, come on, guys, do you know me at all? Maybe a lantern to light up the area would be in order. And speaking of lighting up the area, might want to unlit it, considering the giant window we have around. And what better curtains than the banner? Oh, okay. What better curtains than the banner to the side of the open window? Let's not overdo this or anything. Alright, yeah. There's basically no place for me to place this lantern. Whoopsie. I mean, maybe on top of the lectern would be nice. At the very least next to it. But those blocks already are occupied by this and that. And yeah, by the way, if in case you wanted to comment like, but Zloy, why didn't you just place the maps onto the desk? It would be looking like you trying to triangulate the path. Yeah, that would be cool, but sadly Minecraft Bedrock Edition doesn't give you the ability to put horizontal item frames. So no item frames hanging from the ceiling and no item frames laying on the thing. Sad but true. Do I seriously not have any... Oh, there you go. Bang, bang. Look how nice it is in here, as long as you don't look at Silent's wall. No, of course we couldn't leave Silent with nothing. So I feel it is very appropriate to leave him with a bunch of treasure, because he's, you know, our treasure guy. He's the person who goes to the end and, you know, steals everything from it. He honestly is way better at, you know, that whole pirating thing than I am. I'm just, you know, writing books, drawing maps, building ships. He's actually doing all the heavy leg work. Yep. If only I also came up with some sort of a way to encapsulate his love of redstone and that kind of stuff in here. But oh well, I'm actually very limited here, because I am actively avoiding on this level to use armor stands and anything valuable on them. You see, last time we did it, Lightning Storm took out our armor stands, and what happened is the item frames survived, but the armor stands and everything on them didn't. So you can probably tell why I'm so very cautious about this entire thing. And really, now that I look at this desk is really in the way. Let's move it just a little bit. Maybe towards the sleeping area, just, you know, to clean it out of the way. And that's about it. That's like 1 out of 3 rooms left to decorate. We still might want to go up onto the highest deck up there and drop there like a steering wheel or something like that, but even then I don't feel like the steering wheel is gonna cut it. The thing is that usually the steering wheel would be back here so you can actually see where you're going, but we have the masts and the the pipes obstructing the view, so that's a bit of a problem. At the same time, the 2 remaining rooms we have basically lend themselves really well to being a treasury. This one's right underneath Silent and I, so I guess if we just plopped a bunch of valuables in here right where we sleep, that would seem very much like us. You know, keeping an eye on our hoard. And at the same time, this part can probably just be filled with chests, and that would be just about it. Maybe we could store some animals in here for, you know, later use, like chickens or sheep, you know, just to bring something with us to the next season. Or maybe something else, maybe not, actually, because I'm pretty sure that this front area will be, like exactly this area here, is where another ghast will be standing to qualify our front-facing ghast cannon. You know, the one we're gonna use to actually clean our way to this next season. But other than that, yeah, I feel like we are very much getting really close to being done with this. Hello, NPC pigman. This guy used to be a pig, by the way. This guy legitimately used to be a pig, then he got struck by lightning, and I noticed that he was. So I renamed him NPC so he doesn't despawn. And he's been around ever since. I call him my backup Silent for now. And that's actually a cool idea. Could probably recruit a couple of zombie pigmen to just kind of roam around the ship, being the crew members and all that. This thing cannot be possibly operated by just the 2 of us, right? Even though I really don't feel like sharing the treasures once we get to the next season. Oh well, we got a lot done, and I'm incredibly proud of where this project is going. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been SlackLizard. That's gonna be it for today. This has been Truly Bedrock. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye. Do subscribe to the channel and do leave a like if you enjoyed the video. One day, this baby is gonna just zoom through the sails. We're gonna village and pillage everything about Minecraft.